Joe's marriage to Gypsy's mom ended in 1976.
Family was really important to my dad. And after my parents' divorce, I think he was really lost in the world. He started dating these younger women.
One of those younger women was a receptionist at Joe's company named Renee Curtis. Joe was instantly smitten.
She was young, beautiful in his eyes. I think how the relationship started is probably my dad showed an interest in her, and she knew, he made a lot of money, and he was a likable man. I mean, I'm sure she liked him.
Although Joe didn't have a problem being with a woman half his age, Renee had some doubts. After just a couple of months of dating, Renee decided to leave Anchorage and relocate to the Seattle area to move in with her mother, Geraldine Hess, in the small yellow house on Canyon Road. Her mother made it clear she wasn't crazy about Renee's relationship with Joe. But back in Anchorage, Joe was still in love with Renee and believed he could make things work. He wasn't ready to give up.
He would fly to the Seattle area twice a month to see Renee Curtis. When he was here, he would also see his daughter, Gina.
My dad came down for a visit to see Renee, and he saw me at the same time towards the end of July.
The last time Gina remembers seeing her father was after one of those visits in July of 1978.
After that visit, I would try to call him, and it would just ring, and then I was getting more concerned as the weeks were going by, still no answer. That really alarmed me because that was not my father.
Gina and Gypsy didn't believe their dad would just abandon his family like that.
My dad loved his kids. He had 3 younger ones still at home.
So after 6 weeks without hearing from Joe, his daughters finally decided to get law enforcement involved.
I'm thinking that I just better go down and put in a missing persons report.
In August of 1978, local authorities paid a visit to the house on Canyon Road, the last place Joe had been seen. They were greeted by Renee and Geraldine, who told police they hadn't seen Joe for several weeks. They also mentioned his last visit hadn't ended very well.
Renee said my dad came to their house with tickets to go to Rome, to ask for Renee to get married and that they were going to go off to Rome together. She said no. Renee told the detective he was in a mad fury, threw the tickets down, and stomped away.
Police found no evidence of foul play, and the case stalled. But the story didn't add up for Joe's daughters, who decided to take matters into their own hands.
I finally decided to call Renee, and her mother, Geraldine, picked up.
Geraldine went on to say, well, I haven't seen your father in a while, but you know your dad. Don't worry, you'll hear from him again. And then we never heard from him again.